In 1928, in Young India, Gandhi said, the seven sins are politics without principles, wealth without work, pleasure without consciousness, and knowledge without character, commerce without morality, science without humanity, and worship without renunciation of the ego. Several years have passed. The sins have multiplied. Nonviolence, truth, brahmacharya, and abolition of liquor were part of the national health and reconstruction programs of Gandhi. Mahatma's development programs depended on his greater and broader vision of a self sufficient, healthy environment. He knew that spiritual health leads to intellectual, mental, and physical health. England learned vegetarianism from India. From the discussions and journals of the Vegetarian Society of England, Gandhiji learned its intellectual and mental implications, and that taste depends not on the tongue or on the stomach, but on the mind and intellect of the individual. If you have a mind, a good mind, sound mind, and a sound good intellect, your desires should be controlled by that. Man has to protect all the living things and nature for a healthy coexistence and survival of all the races, all the biodiversity on earth. Food is for health and not for mere pleasure. By experimenting, Gandhi understood how right his mother had been about vegetarianism and how the observance of vegetarianism made him spiritually, intellectually, mentally, and physically happy and healthy. And he also understood that India discovered ahimsa very early in the prehistoric past. It is not for just a simple religious or a spiritual observance. India's economy, India's cleanliness of towns and villages, cleanliness of its streams and atmosphere, the health of its people, the food sufficiency and the biodiversity of this geographical area, the natural environment protection, everything depended upon a lifestyle of vegetarianism. The Indians also started as hunting people, hunters. But later on, when they changed to the food gatherers and to the agrarian society, they understood the importance of the ahimsa and protection of nature. And this happened in India in the prehistoric past. That shows our people were very intelligent, mentally and intellectually very sound people. Our genes are not that of fools or of mere hunters. Their genes, they understood the importance of the ahimsa in protection and a peaceful coexistence on earth. The first planned cities we see in Mohenjo-daro, Indus Valley civilization, Harappa sites, and in the up to Mehergarh period, all these cities and all the cities in India, wherever you find the ancient cities, are all having the battlegrounds, the homes of the leather good professionals, scavengers, and hospitals outside the city. Those who deal with dead bodies or with the human or animal products live outside the outskirts of the city. Inside, these people are not allowed. The hospitals were outside. And this was not just for religious reason or for aesthetics alone, but it always prevented environmental pollution. Pollution of the streams, pollution of the city was prevented by that city planning. So from BC 10,000, 9,000 onwards, this city planning was here because of the understanding of ahimsa. In the central part, the people who doesn't use this lived, and outside those who use this or have professions related to that lived. So very good arrangement. But in modern cities, what do we see around? We see the waste from hospitals, from the butcher shops, and the kitchens from houses. All are disposed on the roads or in rivers water bodies, streams, everywhere. And the result, rats, pests, bacteria all multiply and they spread all sorts of diseases. And successive governments belonging to different political parties have tried to stop this. They tried and to protect the health of the people, but have failed, miserably failed, because there is no planning in the city, one thing, and there is no vision for the future, and the people are day by day increasing the pollution. So they cannot prevent it. People change lifestyle, they construct houses here and there, they destroy the groundwater. Multispeciality hospitals are constructed everywhere for preventing diseases, but the waste they dispose produce other types of diseases. So this is a vicious circle in which the governments are put in. And we are giving costly medicines, costly superspeciality hospitals and costly medicines to a population who are undernourished and to a population who have no sufficient well-balanced diet. So first thing is the diet for prevention of diseases, nutritious diet, that is not there. Then we give chemicals and other things, costly things. The person who doesn't have one morsel of food to eat is given lots and lots of medicines. What is the use? The disease will not be controlled. There is no immunity. Without nutrition, there is the immunity. And modern medicine tells us that red meat is responsible for several types of cancers and also for high cholesterol. That is cancer and heart disease, the two killers. One of the major causes is red meat eating. So how much the state and the individual state revenue and the individual money is spent on prevention and cure of such diseases with no results, and how much we understand the importance of our lifestyle, our city planning, etc. This is a 1,000 million question which Gandhi answered, which our ancestors answered in prehistoric times, but we are unable to follow. But we think that we are all intellectuals. We feel that we are intellectuals, but we are not. We cannot control this. So how can we be called intellectuals? And working in a immunohematology services of the Calicut Medical College, I came across the HIV control programs. It's very sad to say that younger generations are more affected because of uncontrolled desire. The uncontrolled desire for food, just like that, an uncontrolled desire for erotic things. It happens when a population doesn't have a value-based education. And, even the animals kill when it is hungry. And the animals have mate with their females only in certain seasons, estrus seasons. They have a built-in control, but man is the only animal who doesn't have control over any desire, including hungers of different types. He doesn't have. So everyone wants uncontrolled, limitless, unlimited enjoyment of all the physical pleasures at the cost of destroying all the values and humanitarian feelings, and no was to control this days, no mental power, no intellectual power to control this. The householders doesn't have this. What happens? We find all around violent assaults, atrocities committed on people, especially on women, young children, young girls, and on property of others, everything. So what we are losing, we are not able to. We cannot prevent this unless we control our desire. We have forgotten how to control our desires as a population. As in a general, I am saying, not one single person. Generally, people have forgot how to control their desires. That is our grassroots problem. And our brain and our neuronal channels work properly only when we abstain from liquor and from drugs. Once a person start taking liquor or drugs, his neuronal channels, his brain upper stories doesn't work properly. So how can we expect such people from having a control of their desires? That is why the atrocities are happening. And the responsible citizens, responsible householders, and national leaders all should think about these grassroots level reasons why we are unable to control these things and try to find a solution for that. In Kerala, the psychiatric problems are increasing, depression is increasing, rape and other crimes are increasing day by day. And citizens have no mental or intellectual control over their desires. And in such a world, these people who want all these things, they say that Gandhi is unfit for the today's world. What do they mean by that? Why is he called a misfit by them? Because they want to indulge in pleasures of the senses. They want to do violence. They want to eat flesh. They want to drink alcohol. For such people, Gandhi is an obstacle because he says don't do that. So he is considered as unfit by these people. These personal needs, these personal desires should give way to national goals, to grasp the value of his message, to understand the foresight of the Mahatma, which unfortunately does not happen. I think Gandhi is the only fit leader that we have to follow, not only we Indians, but also the entire world. Because ultimately, he wants the best for the entire people of the entire world. He was the only leader because he wanted for a peaceful coexistence of the entire world, not only the human beings, but also the entire biodiverse, different races of this universe to live together peacefully. That is why he advocated all these things. And democracy is not just a system for making demands. We have some duties also as good citizens. And value-based education is essential for all stratas of society, for any nation, not only India. Gandhi's bhajan music therapy controlled the passions of the nationalists during the freedom struggle. He controlled their mental and intellectual desires by his bhajan music therapy. Neuroendocrine secretions, increase in T lymphocytes during music sessions, make us resistant to pathogens also. So physical, mental and intellectual and spiritual, everything is balanced when there is a music therapy session. Simple life, high thinking, clean environment, and agrarian food sufficiency for all the nutritional requirements, which leads to a healthy life. Can we ever achieve all these things? This is our main problem. We have to think about this. Gandhi's music, bhajans said, Nirbal ke Bal Ram. Ram is the strength of the Nirbal. Balamillattavante Balamaya Raman. Nirbal ke Bal Ram. Who is he? Eswar Allah tere naam sabko sanmathi de Bhagavan. That is what he said. Ram, who is the strength of the people who doesn't have the strength. Give a good mind, sanmathi, a good mind and good intellect to all. Sabko sanmathi de Bhagavan. You are the same, Eswar Allah, everything you are. The same name. Eswar Allah tere naam sabko sanmathi de Bhagavan. Nirbal ke Bal Ram. That prayer comes from the heart of every individual who wants a peaceful coexistence on this beautiful precious planet Earth. I share these thoughts on this Gandhi Jayanti day. I hope this will go deep into the hearts of at least a few people who hear this. Thank you.